1 Samuel 17:45. Then David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword, with a spear, and with a javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of armies of Israel, whom you have defiled." This is a story about David and Goliath, and they just faced one another. And Goliath first spoke and said, "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" And this is David's response. That is what David responded to Goliath, the huge giant in front of him. The huge giant in front of him. You know why David was able to just walk up there not scared? Why? Because he knew who his God was. In Daniel 11:23, I believe, it says, "Those who know their God will prove themselves strong." When you know your God, you will prove yourself strong in the face of your giants. This story, it's a powerful story, but this goes for us today. When our giants appear, giants are just opposition, and opposition comes and goes. Your giant cannot stay. It can only stay as long as you really allow it to. There's a time your opposition got to wrap up and it has to go, and you just got to keep walking. You keep pushing, the opposition cannot come with you. You just do not pay attention to opposition, because it's just opposition. If you pay attention to opposition, you will get your eyes off of God, and you will stare at the opposition and give it attention, and it will last longer than it actually needs to last. So paying attention to your opposition delays your victory. If I'm too busy focusing on my problem, I'm not going to focus on the victor who has overcome the problem I'm looking at. David wasn't focused on Goliath. All the other men that fought, they didn't want to fight Goliath because they were scared, and Goliath just kept on taunting them. It's the same thing with us. If we keep looking at our problems, it's just going to keep on taunting us and nothing will change. We have to fix our eyes on God and know who He is. And then we speak what David spoke. "Oh, I have God on my side. If God before me, who can be against me?" David spoke his covenant with God, and guess what? The covenant won. Why? Because God always wins, and He already won the battle. He already won the battle. David knew who his God was, so it was nothing. He had no fear to face Goliath because he knew who he served. And it's no different with us. We know who we serve, so why do we allow our giants to speak louder than they are? Just get your little slingshot and hit it. The word of God is your slingshot to your giants. Speak the word of God and they move. We say unto this mountain, "Be cast in the sea," and it's casted. Why? Because we believed, and that's our slingshot. Use your slingshot, your spiritual slingshot, and knock down your giants, because they don't have to stay.